this is Annie and I'm a senior talent acquisition recruiter here at AmeriHome Mortgage. I wanted to give you some tips for putting together a great resume. You want to make sure your resume is as simple and as easy to read as possible. Sometimes recruiters and hiring managers are going through hundreds of resumes. So yours is more likely to be reviewed if it's easy to read. So I would start by using a basic resume template. You can find them for free online. You can also use the ones that your software provides. I know Microsoft Word and Google Docs have quite a few resume templates that they offer for free. Here is an example of a resume template from Google Docs. Let's start with formatting. You want to make sure that your resume is clear, concise, and free of typos, spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. The fonts and font sizes should be consistent throughout. At the top of your resume, make sure you have your phone number and email address listed next to your name so that they're easy to find. Underneath your name, there is usually a space for a summary or an objective. My recommendation is to leave the objective out. It's safe to assume that your objective is to get the job. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You can include a summary of your skills. It should be no more than a couple of sentences. But personally, I prefer when people go straight into their work history. So for your work history, if applicable, I would recommend having at least 10 years of experience listed. Your work history should be listed in reverse chronological order from the most recent experience to the oldest. You should have the company name listed with your job title and not your job functions or your job duties, but your actual job title. Then you can list the location and the month and date you were there from. While I recommend being as concise as possible, you don't need to limit your resume to just one page, especially if you have a lot of job experience. You should list what you do in bullet points to make it easier to read. Include any metrics that you can, such as conversion rates, turnaround times, growth, or cost savings. Quantify your achievements as much as possible. Focus on your accomplishments instead of just listing job duties. After you list all of your work history, you can list your education. And then underneath that, there will be a section where you can include your skills, certifications, licenses, your NMLS license number. Include a list of all the systems that you have experience with, such as Encompass, Microsoft Office, Google Suite, and list any languages that you speak or any awards that you've received. Make sure you're proofreading your resume or have someone else take a look at it for you. If you tell me that you're detail-oriented, but you have a lot of mistakes on your resume, I'm going to think otherwise. Things that I recommend that you don't include on your resume are a picture of yourself and references. If references are needed, they'll be asked of you. Otherwise, it's just taking up extra space on your resume. Lastly, if possible, save your resume as a PDF and save the file name as your first and last name. This is helpful for recruiters and hiring managers when opening up the file so that there won't be any formatting issues. I hope you found this video helpful. Good luck with your resume.